Friends, can a broken slipper really change someone's whole life? This is Jack's story, a boy who always complained. But one shocking moment turned his heart, his mind, and his entire life forever. And the best part? You'll also learn easy English while listening. So, let's begin. Jack's life-changing story. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a boy. His name was Jack. Jack's father was an ordinary worker. He carried bricks all day. He hardly managed to feed his family. They were so poor. Sometimes there was no food to cook at night. But his father always told him, "Son, poverty never stays forever. If you get education, if you work hard, this very education will one day give you respect and success." Jack listened to his father's advice, but one thing always hurt him from inside. On his feet were old broken shoes. He stitched them again and again, but they kept tearing. When his friends came to school wearing new shoes, they laughed at him and said, "Jack, are those shoes or a basket with holes?" He smiled from the outside, but inside he was broken. Many times he thought, if only I had new shoes, then I would be as happy as everyone else. His life was full of complaints. Sometimes he blamed his luck. Sometimes he blamed poverty. One day he was going to school. The sun was very hot. The ground was burning and the road was long. He whispered to himself, "Oh God, why is my life like this? Why don't I even have new shoes?" As he said this, his steps suddenly stopped. Right in front of him was a boy. The boy was sitting in a wheelchair. The boy was almost the same age as him, but he had no legs. It felt like lightning struck Jack's heart. But the real surprise was still ahead. That boy, without legs, was laughing. There was so much light on his face, as if all the happiness of the world was his. He was laughing loudly. He was waving his hands, as if he had no shortage in life. Jack stood there shocked. From his heart, he said, "Oh God, he has no legs and still he is happy. And here I am complaining about torn shoes." He went near the boy. He asked with a shaking voice, "Brother, you don't even have legs. Still, why are you so happy?" The boy smiled, and he said something that changed Jack's life forever. "I always thank God. I stay happy with whatever I have. I stopped complaining. That's why I'm at peace. If you also start being thankful, you too will always be happy." These words hit Jack's heart strongly. Tears came into his eyes. He thought, "I have legs, and yet I am ungrateful. And this boy without legs is thanking God." From that day, Jack changed. He no longer felt bad about his old shoes. Instead, he thanked God that at least he had feet, that he could stand, walk, and run. He left complaining. He started being thankful. At the same time, he began to work hard day and night. His nature became soft. His face started shining, and peace came into his heart. Years passed. The same Jack, who once cried over torn shoes, was now a successful and respected businessman. One day, he was invited to give a speech at his college. Standing before hundreds of students, he said, "My success didn't start with new shoes. My success started the day I learned to stop complaining and start being thankful. Remember, happiness is not in money or new shoes. Real happiness is in seeing God's blessings and being thankful for them. The moment you learn to thank, life itself begins to change. There were tears in the students' eyes. Everyone silently decided they would no longer complain, but instead be thankful and work hard. Dear friends, this story teaches us a great truth. Complaining never allows a person to be happy, no matter how much he has. But being thankful gives peace and real happiness, even if a person has very little. Success in life doesn't start with money, shoes, or things. It starts the moment a person changes his way of thinking and learns to thank instead of complain. Thankfulness brings light inside you. It gives you power to work hard, and then the world itself becomes easy for you. Always remember, the one who learns to be thankful has found the secret of happiness, and the one who keeps complaining will always stay empty and unhappy. That was today's story. We'll meet again with another inspiring lesson, only on Tales by Manis. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel. Thank you for being a part of this journey.